The number one reason you're not getting the views that you want to on YouTube right now is simply because you're posting about topics that are not trending, and then as a result, YouTube doesn't actually want to push out your content. In fact, just changing this one thing is how I just blew up my other YouTube account to over 20,000 subscribers in literally just a month, and now I can make a full-time living simply from this one YouTube channel, which I've been doing as a side project, and you could do the same exact thing so long as you start using the 5 tools that I'm going to share with you in this video that are going to help you find more trending videos. Because I guarantee you, if you simply start using these tools, it's going to blow up your channel. Now, the first way to find trending videos is exactly how I came up with this topic right here that has gotten me over 26,000 views in the first 22 hours that this video has been uploaded. If we come into my analytics, this has literally gotten me almost 700 subscribers and half the amount of watch hours I would need in order to get monetized on YouTube. And none of this has anything to do with the fact that I already have 24,000 subscribers on this channel. It has everything to do with the topic that I chose. And the way that I actually found this topic is this sneaky little tool right here that's on x.com. So if you come over to X, you come to home, you are going to see this Explore beta. This is where I found that topic. In fact, what you can do with X is if you only interact with content that is within your niche by creating a burner account or something along the lines of that, then you will be able to come to this feature and it will only show you things that are going to be interesting to your ideal audience. And that is exactly where I found this right here. And then all I did was created a long form video about it on YouTube. And this is essentially what happened. I saw that it was trending on X, which is where a lot of people get news for the AI space, for the tech space. And then guess what? All I did was created a video about it on YouTube where I saw nobody else had yet created a video on this exact topic. And boom, that's why that video is blowing up. And it is literally going to help me make hundreds of dollars. I'm going to get thousands of subscribers from it. And guess what? It literally took me just a few minutes to make because the topic was right. If you are spending way too much time editing your content right now or coming up with how you should be framing things, it's simply because the topic of your video is incorrect, and then as a result, you aren't going to get the views that you actually want. But that was just the first way to do this. The second way that you could do it is using a tool like VidIQ, because if you come into VidIQ, you can come into Outliers right here, and this is going to show you content within your niche that is doing really well for creators with not a lot of subscribers. If you're a small channel right now struggling to learn how to grow, this is going to be the best tool you've ever seen. In fact, they actually just made it for shorts also. So you could do this with long form videos or do it with shorts. Let's say, for example, that I wanted to make a video about the YouTube algorithm. I would literally just type in YouTube algorithm right here, and then I can filter for different things. For example, let's say that I only wanted to see channels that have made content on this topic with less than 100,000 subscribers, and I want to see it for a certain time period, for example, this last year. If I do that and click apply, now this is only going to show me other content creators with not a lot of subscribers that have gotten a lot of reach. And then guess what you could do? You could look at exactly what topics are working for them and exactly how many views per hour these videos are currently getting, and this is going to reveal to you exactly what type of content you should be uploading. For example, this video got 10,000 views about how Dan Martell broke the YouTube algorithm. So what could you do with this? You can make a different video about a different influencer and do the same exact thing, where you'll see that this one over 14,000 views on beating the YouTube algorithm, and this one also on beating the YouTube algorithm. What does that reveal to you? That beating the YouTube algorithm is clearly something that gets a lot of views in this niche. And literally all you have to do is come over here, come over to Outliers, type in whatever you want, apply these different filters, and this is going to show you different videos that are going to be trending for those specific topics. And like I said, you could do the same exact thing for YouTube Shorts. And this is not only going to reveal to you what topics are working, but you can also look at what length these videos are, what types of videos they are, and this is going to reveal to you exactly what content you need to be making as a small channel on YouTube, because the last thing that you want to do as a small channel is only compare yourself to people that already have a lot of views within your niche or that already have a lot of subscribers in your niche. Instead, you need to know what videos are outliers that are actually allowing small channels to break out. And lucky for you, if you go to the pinned comment below right now, you can get started with VidIQ for just $1 for the next 30 days. This is an absolute no-brainer. Please don't let $1 be the difference between you going viral on YouTube and finally getting monetized and blowing up, or you continuing to flop on YouTube. Because if you're not using a tool like this, your competitors are, and that's why they keep having better videos than you to get more views, even though your videos look better than theirs. So what are you waiting for? Go to that pinned comment below and register right now. Now, the value of VidIQ doesn't stop there, and this actually leads me into the third way you could find trending content. If you come into competitors right here, what you're going to be able to see is that we can add a bunch of different competitors. For example, I have my own channel in here, I have Marcus Jones in here, I have Think Media in here, I have VidIQ in here. If I wanted to, I could add in more people. For example, Dan the Creator, All I have to do is do a search for him, find his channel right here, and then I'm going to be able to add him in here. Now what this is going to show me is it's going to show me exactly what videos are getting the most views per hour or the most views in a certain time period. For example, if I want to look at what videos are getting the most views from my competitors in the last week, this will reveal exactly that to me. And this will show me whether or not it's long form content, if it's shorts content, and exactly what videos are causing breakouts for them. So as I could see, it's this one and this one right here. So if I wanted to make a video within my niche, I would ideally want to piggyback on these videos. In addition to that though, I can change this over to views per hour right here, and this is going to show me which videos are getting the most views per hour. Now again, what I can do with this information is see exactly what is causing people to get the most views. And then as a result, I'm going to be able to see what my ideal audience actually wants to engage with. Now, if you're going to use the views per hour metric here, you do want to make sure that you aren't just looking at the most recent videos. Like this video, super recent, this one, super recent. You want to discount those because they just got uploaded, so it's mainly their subscribers that are actually watching the videos and not necessarily new viewers. But if you look at other videos like 6 days, 2 days ago, my video, 3 days, 2 days, you'll be able to actually see which videos still have a lot of interest in them right now, today. And this is going to reveal to you exactly what kind of content you should be posting. Now, the next place you need to be checking for those video ideas is if you come into your analytics, come into audience, and then scroll down. This is going to reveal to you exactly what other channels your audience watches. You want to take these people and you want to add them to your competitors list on VidIQ. In addition to that, though, you can scroll down here and see what actual videos your audience is watching. And this is going to reveal to you what topics are working and what lengths are working. We could go through each of these and it will show us what topics our ideal audience is interested in and what length other creators are making that content. And if you go through all three of these right here, this is very quickly going to reveal to you exactly what works. In addition, it'll show you what formats your viewers actually want to watch. So as we can see on this channel right here, they watch videos, they watch shorts, and they watch lives. So I can literally do all three different types of content. In addition to that, if we come up into trends right here, this will reveal to us what people are searching for and new videos to inspire us. If we click into show all right here, this will show us more of these. And again, this is going to reveal what topics our ideal audience is actually interested in. Because the biggest mistake that I see small YouTube channels just like you make is you come up with random content ideas. It is not based off of what has worked for your competitors. It is not based off of what your ideal audience is interacting with today. Instead, you just come up with some random thing that you think they might like. And that is not the approach that you should be taking. Because if you make a video on YouTube, even if you make a YouTube short, you are investing an hour of your life. So please invest some of your time in actually making sure that the content idea that you are going to be uploaded is something that they actually want to watch. Because if not, you are literally just wasting your time posting and creating content on YouTube without actually having some idea of whether or not it could work. So here's the last and most important place that you need to be looking for trending content ideas, and that is going to be your own content. Because the biggest mistake that I see YouTubers make right now is they do not recreate enough of their content. Let me show you prime examples right here. If we look at this creator right here, they got over 118,000 views for this post. Now, what does their next post have to do with this post? Absolutely nothing. So this post didn't do as well. Now, the next one that they did pretty well again. Over 140,000 views. What is the next post that they have to do with this one? It's based off of the same thing. We could see it's almost the same title and it's almost the same thumbnail. And guess what? They got 140,000 views and then 30,000 views. Way better than the 118,000 views and then 2.6 thousand views. Now, if we scroll down here, we'll see, again, this video, not based off the last, didn't do as well. This video, not based off of the last, didn't do as well. This video, based off of the last, but it's been too long of a period of time now, and then they flopped again, they flopped again, they flopped again, they flopped again, and now they went viral here. So what do you think that they should do now that they've gone viral in their latest post? They need to make sure that they double down on the thing that has actually been working. You need to make sure you do the same exact thing. And I understand your numbers might not be as big as this, where he's getting sometimes hundreds of thousands of views when he posts. But if you want to get 1,000 views, 10,000 views, 50,000 views, or maybe you are at 100,000 or 500,000, guess what? You need to make sure that you double down on what your audience has already engaged with. Because if you do that, it's going to get pushed to those same people again and more people. And this is the real secret to skyrocketing your views and subscribers right now on YouTube. Now at this point, the only other reason you're not getting the reach that you want is either one, you aren't making videos that are good enough, or two, you just don't know where you're stuck. And in either situation, I personally want to help you one-on-one grow faster on YouTube. In fact, I want to tell you literally exactly what to post, how to edit your content differently. I want to answer all your questions and literally work with you to guarantee that you grow. If that sounds interesting, well, please check out this video right here that walks you through the 3 different ways that we can work together so I can guarantee you grow quicker on YouTube. I'll see you over there.